Hello YouTubers, welcome back. Today we are going to illustrate another fairy, but we're not going to do a profile picture of her face. This is going to be a full body picture of the fairy of the forest, and while I'm drawing that, we're going to be talking about languages. So sit back, get your pen and paper, cup of coffee, juice, whatever, and let's start that video right now. Okay, so what I've been talking about with languages, I know in my first videos I was trying to translate things into Chinese, and sorry to say I destroyed the Mandarin language, but I've been practicing and noticed a big difference. A lot of Chinese people who speak Mandarin say that I sound really well with it. I decided not to start off with curses and everything. That's not the best way. It's fun, but not the best way to learn a language. Even though you're going to remember the cursing straight on, but not the best way to learn. So I believe in my previous videos I've spoken about how and why I started learning Chinese. Well, Chinese Mandarin to be exact. There was a girl on TikTok, Asian girl, Chinese, and she was saying, why are Asian people being sought out and attacked in the United States? Now, she looked very sad, and I could tell with that, and I was like, you know what, let me follow this girl, see what she does. Didn't know she taught the Mandarin language, so I would go into some free lessons, and I was starting to understand how it all sounded. So usually you hear a lot of Chinese people speak, it sounds very, very different. And now I started to not understand what they were saying, but understand that it was a language and more on where the words were, different sounds, the intonations. Now, I still need help in that. And started learning a little bit from TikTok, and then decided to branch off into YouTube. And from YouTube, I learned that there is language apps that you can use, and there is one language app which it's a social media app disguised as a language learning app known as Hello Talk. I will leave a link to it. You should be able to get it on iPhone and Android. I do have it on Android. And yeah, there's tons of languages on there that you could learn. And I decided, you know what, pick up on Chinese, see if I could. And I've met a lot of Chinese people, and they all love that I am trying to seek out to learn their language. And of course there's You can learn French, Italian, Spanish, and I know my Spanish is, lack of a better word, pretty crappy, but I'm around that everywhere with my family, so I was like, let me just try Chinese. And sure enough, a little fluent. I am not really there. It's going to take a long time, especially with their written language, which, if you want to know, they have different dialects in China, but only one way of writing it. So if you don't know the language but you could read it, sure enough, you can get around. And that's my little tidbit for the day. This is coming out pretty good. So I can't say certain words like thank you, which is 谢谢, and of course I know everyone knows how to greet someone, which is 你好. But if you want to say how are you doing as a question, 你好吗? The ma stands for that this is a question. And like I said, I've spoken with people and they all tell me you're doing very well. And I don't want to just do well, I want to sound like a native speaker, like I've lived in China since I was a kid. But so far, it's going. We all have to start somewhere. Okay, and this is coming out pretty well. Okay, let's get and this is where our eyes are gonna go, nose, mouth. Don't forget her ears. Alright, I think that just about does it, and we're gonna ink it in, give it more detail. Alright, there you have it. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you back in the next video. Alright, enjoy your day, keep on drawing, and I'll see you next time. Peace.